Look at your phone for 2 seconds. How many ads have interrupted you today? Banners, videos before every game reward, pop-ups that yank you over to the App Store. They eat your battery, your data, and your patience. I'm going to show you how to kill them on Android and iPhone. No jailbreaking, no geek stuff. And I'll be straight with you about what each method blocks and what it doesn't, because 0 ads everywhere with one trick is flat out BS. The real method has 3 levels. Let's go. We start with the most powerful one, by far. Private DNS. Let me explain the concept in one sentence because understanding why it works matters. Every time an app or a site wants to load an ad, your phone first has to ask for the address of the server hosting that ad. DNS is the directory that translates that request. The idea is to swap the normal directory for a filtering one that answers that address doesn't exist every time something asks for an ad server. The result, the ad never loads because your phone never even went to fetch it. And the big advantage is that this works across your whole phone, in almost all your apps and games, not just the browser. The good news is that this feature is built into your phone for free. You don't have to install anything for the basic version. On Android, go to Settings, then Network and Internet, then Private DNS. Once you're in there, choose the Private DNS Provider hostname option, and in the field type dns.adguard-dns.com. Confirm it, and you're done. Go ahead and open a free game you play regularly. You'll see a good chunk of the banners are already gone. On iPhone, Apple locks things down a bit more, but it's doable. The easiest way is to download the AdGuard app, open it once, and turn on DNS protection from the app. It automatically creates a profile that filters the whole phone, on Wi-Fi and cellular alike, without you having to remember a single address. 3 taps, and it's handled. Now the transparency I promised. Quick word on AdGuard first. They're a company that specialized in ad blocking and privacy for over 15 years, one of the most respected names in the space. The free host name you just set up is their front door, and it's a great place to start. But it has 2 real limits you'll bump into sooner or later. First, it sometimes filters too broadly and can break certain sensitive apps, your banking app or those Wi-Fi login portals at hotels and airports. Second, it's all or nothing. No fine-tuning. You can't tell it, block everything except this one app. The Pro version fixes exactly that. You whitelist an app in 2 seconds so nothing breaks anymore. It also filters your cellular data, not just Wi-Fi, and it shows you a live counter of blocked ads. And I'm going to be straight with you, because I hate being treated like an idiot in videos myself. If you grab it with my promo code in the description, you get it cheaper than going direct on their site, and I earn a small commission on my end. That's how this channel keeps running, and how I'm able to keep putting out free tutorials for you. You don't pay more, actually less, and you're giving me a hand. If this stuff matters to you, it's the best way to support the channel while making your own life easier. Let's move to the second level because DNS has a blind spot you need to know about. It doesn't block YouTube ads. The reason is simple and honest. Those ads are served from the same domain as the video itself, so there's no way to block one without breaking the other. Same goes for certain ads baked directly into a site's content. For that, you need to act at the browser level. The simplest solution, and it works just as well on Android as on iPhone, is to switch browsers. Brave is the best choice for most people. It's a free browser with its own ad blocker built in, on by default. It cleans up sites, kills pop-ups, cuts banners, and this is the big one. It blocks the ads before YouTube videos when you watch from the browser. You install it, you use it like normal, and there's absolutely nothing to configure. For a lot of people, that one change completely transforms the experience. If you're on Android and want to push it even further, you can use Firefox and add the uBlock Origin extension to it. It's one of the most powerful blockers out there, and it cuts a huge portion of YouTube ads, including some of the ones that pop up mid-video. It's a notch above in effectiveness in exchange for one small extra install. On iPhone, if you're dead set on staying with Safari instead of switching to Brave, you can install what's called a content blocker. AdGuard does this really well in its free version, and so do apps like Whipper. After installing, you've got to remember to turn it on, or nothing happens. Go to Settings, scroll all the way down to Apps, type Safari in the search bar, then scroll down until you find Extensions, and switch on the blocker. Just keep one thing in mind. A content blocker on iPhone only cleans up Safari. It doesn't touch other apps or other browsers. That's why we stack it on top of the Level 1 DNS. The third level won't cost you a thing and doesn't require any installation. It's just settings already sitting in your phone that 90% of people never turn on. On their own they do a little, but stacked on top of the first two levels, they close the last doors. On iPhone, stay in Safari, scroll down and turn on three options: block pop-ups, prevent cross-site tracking, and hide IP address, choosing the option that covers trackers and websites. In 10 seconds, you've just cut off part of the ad tracking that follows you from site to site to hit you with the same ads everywhere. On Android, open Chrome Settings, go to the Site Settings section, scroll down to pop-ups and redirects and make sure pop-ups and redirects are blocked. Then scroll down to intrusive ads and block those too. Now a moment of truth. Blocking ads is not the same as being protected. Your DNS gets rid of ads, but it doesn't hide your IP address, and it doesn't encrypt your browsing. Plainly put, you can still be tracked, your rough location can still be seen, and your carrier still sees the sites you visit. The fix for that is a VPN. It masks your IP and makes your browsing unreadable from the outside. The one I recommend is Proton VPN. It's a Swiss company, well respected in the privacy world, open source with a zero-log policy. And best of all, they have a free version, so you can test it without spending a cent. The link's in the description. If privacy is one of your priorities, that's the next level up. 2 possible headaches and how to fix them without the hassle. 1. An app starts glitching after you turn on the DNS. That just means the filter is blocking something the app needs. The fix: set your private DNS back to automatic while you use it, then turn it back on after. That's it. 2. You already have a VPN running and the ad blocking stops working. That's normal. The VPN has taken over the DNS. In that case, turn on ad blocking directly in your VPN app settings and you're sorted. One last bonus level if you want to become a master at this. Everything we've done so far is on a phone, but you can apply the same DNS filtering logic directly at the level of your modem or router. The advantage is that in one shot, everything going through your connection gets cleaned up. Your smart TV and its ads before every video, your console, the kid's tablet, your guest's phones, without having to configure each device one by one. It's a bit more technical because it depends on your router model, so I won't drown you in it here. But if you're interested, I can make a video on it. Let me know in the comments. If you only do one thing, start with the DNS. It's the one that changes the most for the least effort. Everything I mentioned, the links and the promo code, is tucked away in the description. If this video bought you some peace of mind, drop a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And I'll see you real soon to take back control over something else.